Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming at you guys again with yet another and it is almost time to say goodbye to 2018. We had a lot of great stuff going this year, a lot of great sneaker releases and a lot of basura as well. A lot of stuff landing in the middle too, and behind me I have my top 20, yes, top 20 sneakers of 2018 that I was actually able to get. I made a top 15 that I need to lay W on. I made my top 10 worst sneakers of the year that y'all showed crazy support on. So if you show support on that one, make sure to drop a like. And if you haven't peeped that one, go peep that one too. I just wanted to say thanks for all the support on that one. But today, like I was saying, this is gonna be my top 20 sneakers of 2018 on feet, and there are some honorable mentions and stuff that didn't make it, like the Commonwealth ZX RM 500. I had parts in this shoe. It's a local shop that was able to get this collab, so that's why I like these so much, as well as the CDG Moabs. I literally just switched these ones out of the top 20. Just a crazy restructuring, crazy materials, crazy looking pair of Moabs come from Comme des Garçons and Nike, so those are not on the list, but I wanted to at least show them off. Now let's start off with number 20 and work our way down to number 1. Some of y'all might guess number 1, but a lot of y'all probably won't. So at number 20, I got a little wild with this one and went with the Air Max 1 Safari, the Atmos Safari Air Max 1. I never was able to get the original pair of these with like that white or pinkish upper. This is the one that came out this year, and I had to get these in size 11.5 too. A little bit snug on the toe, but they definitely work. One of the more unique shoes to drop this year, and I still need to get that delayed W on the Air Max 95. So just a wild, crazy, unique shoe, and glad that they brought them back. Would I have liked them with the pink upper? Yes, but you know they always gotta change something out on them. So number 20, the Air Max 1 in Atmos Safari. Crazy, wild for sure. That was just number 20. We still got 19 more. 512, she bought from Austin. Watching Family, got no way to pause it. Now at number 19, this is going to be one that some of y'all definitely hate, but that's the whole point of this sneaker shit, bruh. I'm supposed to have my opinion, you have yours, and to me personally, these did retro this year. I think they came out originally last year, but I was able to get that delayed W, and that is the Yeezy 700, the original Wave Runner. I mean, the colors, everything coming together on this one is just a really, really dope sneaker. I wish they fit a little bit better. I think these fit a little bit snug in the toe. And I like these so much that I went ahead and doubled up on them on the restock. I got one pair, I think I got one pair or two pairs on. I got a lot of these joints originally online, and I was able to get 2 size 12s for me and for me. Great materials, great shape, good look. The Yeezy 700s, bruh. Wave Runners, that is my number 19 for 2018. Heard the voicemail and she done lost it. Hear the silence, hear the water from the faucet. Now at number 18 for 2018, I have these right here, and this is the Clot Air Force One. These dropped way earlier this year, and I beat these down the first time I wore them. I wore them to Travis Scott. It was like a 23 Black event. It was in LA, and just know that last song he performed, we basically just raged out. It was dirty, it was dusty, and that's what happened to these. This is a very nice pair of sneakers. You got the double layered upper. Underneath all this nice silk satin is a whole nother layer of leather, and it's just a very cool release, and I don't think a lot of people really knew about it, or it might have just been forgotten about since it was so far earlier this year, but I had to make sure I got to refresh people's minds. The Clot Air Force One, crazy unique sneaker once again, and that is number 18. 1, 2, 3, we lasted longer than an auction. Thought I sold it, but it ain't no way she bought it. At number 17, I got another wild card. I don't think people are going to be thinking that this is on the list. It might surprise a couple people, but these shits were fire, and I'm so glad that they retroed them. The Air Max 98 Gundam. Listen, on the toe, on feet, these things look amazing. I know on the on feet footage that you guys are gonna see, I have the navy blue, yellow, and white joints that I have on feet, as well as these at the same time, because I reviewed them at the same time. But in the prices, I did not know that the prices crept up on these. I was able to get, I think, 2 pairs of each when they originally dropped. I definitely let go of them a long time ago. But yeah, man, the Gundam Air Max 98, I have the navy blue and yellow still as well. And I want to say somewhat of a low-key drop this year, but listen, I was not sleeping. Gundam 98s, fire, fire. Let's get to the next one.
Time to fill up the wood with narcotics. Yeah, I'm up in the trees if you need me.
Now at number 16, I went with another shoe that I got during All-Star Weekend. I got them a little bit early, and this was another one that I almost forgot about. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget some shoes that probably would have made it on the list just because it's been such a crazy year for sneakers. But these right here, the Bread Toe Air Jordan 1s. No, let me fix this. No, I did not forget about these right here. Still, I mean, if you don't have the black toes, or even if you do have the black toes like me, I wanted to go ahead and get this pair. The leather on these is definitely really dope. And I mean, a black, red, and white Air Jordan 1, it's kind of like automatic. It works every time. The formula is old, but the formula is still good to this day. And just a simple red thrown on the toe even makes the shoe dope. Do I think it's better than the black toe? No, I still think the black toe is better than this one. But for top shoes of this year, I had to make sure they were up there. Number 16, the Bread Toe 1.
Yeah, back up in the game, go for a 3P. Yeah, back up off the game and we need 3 feet.
Now at number 15, I have another shoe that I think people are gonna hate on. They were hating on them before, and they're probably gonna hate on me because they're on the list. I just think it's a really unique pair of Air Jordan 1s, and that is, you could have guessed it, the Air Jordan 1 Nigel Sylvester. Going for, I mean, I guess that beat down look, but as well as like the oxidized outsole for that like OG or Air Jordan 1s. I mean, all in all, I really thought it was a dope collab. And I know a lot of people didn't like these because they had all the dings and all these little artificial scratches and scrubs all over them. But to me, the one is one of those shoes that looks good even when it's beat up. And this shoe in particular really demonstrates that. These are hard, bro, and I love that really crazy old vintage look on the upper of these. That yellowed out white on the upper. You got the 3M swooshes on the inside, no swoosh on the outside, just like a 3M outline. And Jordan Biking Co. established 2017. That's just a fire, another little aspect. So Nigel Sylvester at number 15, foot lettuce. Now let's get to 14.
While I mix up the magic Houdini.
At number 14, I mean, let me stop kidding. Y'all already knew that this was gonna be on the list. Bam. I mean, come on. Y'all know how I went in about this sneaker, bro. I definitely went full rant mode about this particular shoe. Not sickle mode, rant mode about this particular shoe earlier this year. Luckily, I said that I would not be buying this sneaker. I think when SneakerCon Chicago, I almost spent like $300 to $400, probably like $400 on this shoe, and Buddy didn't take it. And I said, listen, dog, I'm not paying resale for this sneaker. I'm only gonna pay retail. If I don't get them for retail, I'm not buying them. I will not have the 4s. Lo and behold, the homie who knows who he is, he was like, yo, you still need those 4s? I said yes. He said I got 11 and a half. I was in LA. Transaction, boom, bada bing, blase blah. Bling blow. Travis Scott 4s, full retail. Major blessing, and I was actually able to bless him with another shoe for retail as well, which was dope. So yes, Cactus Jack Air Jordan 4s, don't worry, they are on the list. For the people that didn't listen to the intro on the other list, there you go. They're here.
I'm in the night. I'm in the night. I'm in the night. I'm in the night. Yeah.
At number 13, this shoe is going to be on everyone's list. It has to be at this point. Just because they brought it back properly. The Black Cement 3 with the Nike Air on the back. These shoes can drop 20 times, 30 times. People are gonna get, you know, tired of them, but they still will never be not still legendary. They're still gonna make it on the list every time, especially when you're throwing the Nike Air on the back. I don't think this shoe is going to be brought back in this form, Black Cement 3s with Nike Air, for a very long time. At least that's how I look at it. That's how I think it should be. These were, I wouldn't say easy, but there were a lot of pairs to go around, but a lot of people wanted them as well. The Black Cement 3 for 2018, come on, bro. This has to be on your list. Unless you just forgot about it, this has to be on your list. So for number 12, I'm pretty sure some of y'all guessed that this one was gonna be on the list too. But kind of 12 and 11 are interchangeable. They're very similar sneakers, just, you know, a different model. But for number 12, I have the Grim Reaper Off-White and Nike Blazer. Now you guys know, in the original, the 10, I put the original Blazer at number 2. Now I did end up getting a delayed W on the original Off-White Blazer, and if those shoes had dropped this year, that would be my number 1, no doubt. But since they didn't, I went ahead and left them off the list. Instead, these are right here at number 12. The Grim Reaper Blazer, all black, cannot go wrong. I don't think I've worn these out yet. These still have been sitting in the box just waiting for the perfect day to bring them out. Is New Year's the day? No. I'm be wearing something else. I'm being cozy, bro. I got the Calabasas sweats on today. I'm chilling for New Year's.
I just like Houston, ooh, yeah. Meet me at traffic spot, yeah. We got the bag.
At number 11, another black off-white sneaker, the Air Max 97. And like I said, bro, they're interchangeable. I like the Grim Reapers, but I also like this pair of 97s as well. It's the same shit though, basically. It's just the off-white 97. Now I got those as a delayed W off of StockX, the Blazers, and then I actually copped these from a homie on Twitter. I did actually step in a big pile of mud, but luckily these are actually pretty easy to clean. I actually just stuck them in the shower and ran water over them and then dried them, and that was it. I literally stepped in a puddle of mud, and you probably can't even tell which shoe it was. You can just take a guess if you want down below, but one of these was ankle deep in mud and just forest water. So there you go. I don't know if that's valuable information to you or not, but I mean, there you go. So number 11, the off-white all black Air Max 97s. Definitely a dope shoe. Glad to have these.
Yeah, we got a pit stop, yeah. I got the dreadlock, yeah. I'm the Benny block, yeah.
Yes, we are now in top 10 territory. What is number 10? If someone asks me if I like black cements or white cement's better, brand new out the box, I'm saying white cements. I like the white cement 3 better than I like the black cement 3. Straight out the box, brand new, I'm taking these. So at number 10, I have the Free Throw Line Air Jordan 3 with the clear outsole. As you guys can see, I know some people don't really like the clear outsole on their 3s. Me personally, it doesn't really bother me at all. I mean, it would be nice to have the gray bottoms like the 88s from 2012. Those don't yellow, you know, they just will be gray. But honestly, from the top down, from the side view, it's nothing too crazy. And it's not like I'm wearing this shoe every single day. I think if I was wearing it every single day, I think the 88s would be a better option. No yellowing, blah, blah, blah. But still, got this shoe as well during All-Star Weekend. So we have a lot of All-Star Weekend shoes on this list. They just had some great releases during All-Star, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, what is the sea crystal green ones, or those new ones that's coming out in February? If I can get those for next year, those might make it on the list too, just how it's looking right now. But Free Throw Line Air Jordan 3, mine are still very clean with the Nike Air on the back. Come on, of course, that was number 10.
I'm in that rich spot, yeah, you in the bed spot. I felt like the only one, they calling me dead stop.
At number 9, these are kind of like a cheat code for Nike as far as it goes on my list, because this shoe was on my top 20 of last year, and all they really did was make the upper like a cream colorway. That's really all they did to the shoe, and yes, that's all they needed to do to redrop it and let it land again on my top list, and that is the Air Force One from Travis Scott. Me personally, I like the Forces better than I like the Air Jordan 4s. I know, oh my god, he likes the Forces better than the 4s. But me personally, bruh, the addition of all those extra swooshes on them, you guys can see kind of my design and how I do it. These patches, these Chanel patches on the top, the grills on the bottom. There's just a lot of added aspects to this one versus the 4s. The 4s is kind of like a colorway, and the only different thing you have is the Cactus Jack logo on the back. With these, you got the swooshes, you have the Nike Air turned upside down, you have the Chanel, the grills, the swooshes. It's a lot more, I don't want to say customizability, I don't even know if that's a word, but it's a lot more going on with these. So for number 9, the Sail Travis Scott Air Force One. Hey man, once again, it's a good shoe with some good shit, so it made it in my top list. I literally just realized that all these shoes, I haven't been stacking them in the back like I usually would. I'm not gonna stack them now because it's already been done, but next year I'll make sure to remember to stack them. But at number 8, this sneaker, I almost left off the list, but then I kept looking at them and looking at them. I'm like, There's no way, bro. I can't leave the acronym Prestos off the list. Come on now, I can't leave these guys off the list, especially this year. I do like the original colorways better, but these things still look so good on feet. They're so comfortable. And every time I talk about them, I gas them a lot. I know, I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel about the acronym Presto. Looks great on feet, looks great with sweats, can look good with jeans, super cozy, very comfortable, and especially in this black and gray colorway, you can just wear them all the time. I will say that the black and white, the crazy black and white kind of messes it up for at least wearing it all the time. You can remove that if you want, but I just left it up there. Acronym Prestos, black, white, and gray. But that's for any colorway really, the black, yellow, and white, or the crazy blue, pink, and green joints. So acronym Presto sitting very comfortably at number 8. Let's get into the next one.
I'm in the blaze spot. I'm in the day spot. I'm in the blaze spot.
At number 7, we have another black, gray, and white sneaker, but one of my favorite Air Jordan 1s of all time, the Shadow Air Jordan 1. When these first dropped, I mean, I think my size is still under $200, which is, that's just, it's amazing. That's a great thing. And it's also, I can't believe it that these drop in 2018 and I can get my size for under 200 brand new on that resale market. That's wild to me. I know the smaller sizes, small, like 8.5, 9, 10, y'all prices be crazy on ones, but luckily sometimes the bigger sizes, we get saved on the ones. But the shadows, man, these shadows are fire. Black, gray, and white. This is, I want to say I only have 2 pairs. I have the 2013 ones, I have these, and eventually, I guess once my 2013s die, or if I see the prices start to skyrocket on these, I'll get another pair, but I'm waiting until my 2013s die because I've just been wearing the 2013s. I don't even wear these new ones, I wear the old ones just because they just survive, bruh. I've worn them so many times, so many different places, beat them down and just wiped them down real quick and they were good to go. So for me, number 7, the Shadow Air Jordan 1, very high on the list. I know black, gray, and white seems very simple, but on feet on the Air Jordan 1, fire. But let's get to number 6.
I'm in the trap, I'm in the back, I'm in the berry spot. Got her the day spot, she come with the day spot.
At number 6, I'm not gonna lie, like I know this is a good sneaker and it's very high on my list, but number 1 is not. I see a lot of places having this shoe at number 1. I don't know if I could put this in number 1 with everything that's dropped, but the Element React 87, this is the original sale colorway. The sale and the black colorways that had dropped, I only copped the sale ones and I paid a lot. I paid way too much for this sneaker, but I got the review out and that's what I was trying to do for people to see if they wanted to, try the shoe or invest into this shoe right here with their own money off their hips. Now, it is still very high, in my list over the Shadow ones for this year, and that's just because I've seen shadows. Shadows are nothing new, and I think that's one of the big things about this, that it is a brand new silhouette for 2018, and I think that's why it's ranking so high on people's lists, because it is something new. It's not a retro, it's not a recolor of something. It is a brand new Nike sneaker with their new or somewhat new React tech on the bottom, and I just think they did a really good job with this shoe. So at number 6, the Element React 87 and that sail red colorway, what can I say, bro? Fire once again.
Rapping that night till I die. Made my first meal in July. But the little bit that she crazy. I'm in Miami like place.
At number 5, these things landed very surprisingly very high on my list. And at number 5, we have the Concorde Air Jordan 11. The nostalgia is definitely making this shoe a lot higher on my list. It's not even nostalgia of the original release, it's just nostalgia of the 2013 release, and just being able to have this pair. Also able to give like 2 more pairs away. The Grail box from Champs on my IG. If you're not following me on IG, man, make sure you follow me on IG. Gave 2 more pairs of these away and got the double up. I mean, this year, the 11s, fast from the 2013 to 2018, was no problem at all. There were so many pairs of this sneaker. There's more pairs of this Nike sneaker than I think any Nike sneaker ever for a drop. As far as the initial drop goes, I think, and they made a lot of money off the sneaker, and it's just because it's the Concords, bro. Who doesn't want the Concords, bro? I know for a fact that I wanted them, I got them, and that is my number 5 shoe for 2018, the Concorde 11s. Y'all knew it was gonna be up there. It just was a matter of how high on the list. Number 5, I think it's a good spot.
81,000 that race, 81,000 that mic. Working that bit and get right. I call her Elliot twice.
Now at number 4, I'm cheating once again because I have 2 sneakers. The first one is this one right here, which is the Mount Trashmore NMDs. This was a Billionaire Boys Club exclusive New York release. So this is one shoe. Now the other shoe is one that I got at Complex Con, or not at Complex Con, but after Complex Con, which was the blue, red, and white NERD. Now these are a size 12.5. If anyone has a size 12 brand new DS in the Complex Con joints and they need a size 12.5, if you want to just do a straight up trade size for size, I think I would rather have a 12 than 12.5. These, I have an 11.5 right here. Knees fit fine. They are a little snug, so I already know the 12.5 is going to be a bit big. So if anyone has a 12, needs a 12.5, I mean, hit my email, bro. I actually grabbed this pair at SneakerCon Atlanta. So for number 4, the NERD Mount Trashmores, I needed these. Seen Pharrell performing these at Shaq Fest and was like, listen, bro, it has to happen. I have them now. So that's number 4.
I get that bit and get right. I put that bit on that dope. I get that dope that she like.
So we are in top 3 territory. What are my top 3 sneakers for 2018? Now, this one was definitely gonna make it up there. Almost forgot, and then was looking through some of the shoes and I found these. So the Off-White UNC Air Jordan 1. For anyone that watches my videos about campouts or anything, you know that I put in the time and the effort and the work to get this sneaker right here. It was out in very hot weather for hours and hours on end, and finally was able to land these for retail. To this day, I only got 2 Off-White sneakers for retail. The first being the Off-White Air Force One, the original, and these right here. This is the only Off-White sneaker I've ever bought in person for retail right here. So for that reason, I mean, that's just a definite W for this year, and these were definitely going to make it on the list. At number 3, we have the Off-White Air Jordan 1 UNC, my only Off-White Air Jordan 1, and you know what? Maybe these might be the New Year's shoe. I don't know. I might have to do it for New Year's. I don't think I've worn these. I might have worn these once for a little while. This might be the New Year's shoe. Not sure yet, but just might make it.
They taking my swag, this white TV every time I'm in bed with the dentist. Back like tennis.
Y'all might have thought this shoe was number 1. I know you've been waiting to see where it lands. Another shoe that people love to hate, and you wanna know something? I love to love them. The Fear of God and Nike Air Fear of God 1. Listen, I know a lot of y'all hate the shoe. Blase, blah. These to me are fire, and that's why they are number 2 for this year. And y'all already know the light bone colorway drops next year. If I can get them light bones, I'm letting you know right now, they're gonna be another high sneaker on the list of 2019, because I think the light bone is better than the all black colorway. The shape is on point, concepts on point, the retros that these pull from on point, the sole is on point, the fit to me is on point, and my zippers are fine. I know people were saying that the zippers were popping off. I've only seen one picture of that. One. Out of all the sneakers, I've only seen one case of this, so just keep that in mind. But for me, mine are perfectly fine. From packaging, A1. So my number 2 shoe, without a doubt, is the Fear of God and Nike Air Fear of God 1. Really dope for, you know, Fear of God and Jerry to go for a basketball type silhouette versus just a regular lifestyle silhouette. And I just think these fit great. They feel great. They look great. Fear of God 1s, bro. I'm sorry. These are fire, and that is why they are at number 2. And I know a lot of y'all are wondering, wait, if the Fear of Gods, if these right here aren't my number 1, then what is my number 1 sneaker for this year? Well, y'all are forgetting one shoe that I got this year that I really wanted, and it may surprise some of y'all and it might not. So I guess let's get it. Number 1 for 2018. What sneaker could that be?
I'm on the top of the bend. I'm on the top of the bend. I'm on the top of the bend. I'm on the top of the bend.
And my number 1 shoe for 2018 is these bad boys right here, the Off-White. Hold on, wait. These aren't the right colorway. It is a blazer. It is from Off-White, but this is not it. Now, I told y'all if I was able to cheat, this would be my number 1. But my number 1 is these right here. The Hallows Eve. I'm sorry, these are fire. colorway combo is out of this world. And y'all know how much I love these, so y'all should have known that these were gonna be very, very high on the list. Honestly, it even surprised me, but once I laid all these sneakers down next to each other, this one just stood out to me. The color is just such a random, crazy way to color these. It's like this cream, really weird tan with the orange. The blue hits with the blue laces. It's a weird shoe, but y'all know I love my weird shit, and these fell into that category perfectly. So my number one for 2018, the Hallows Eve Off-White Blazer. I've been wanting to get a pair of Off-White Blazers, this specific pair, for over a year now. So y'all should already know, once these came in, I mean, number one, bruh. What can I say? But that is it. I want y'all to leave y'all's top 3 pickups of 2018. These have to be shoes that you actually were able to grab. What were your top 3 sneakers of this year? Go ahead and leave those down below. My top three were the Off-White Air Jordan 1 UNC. Number 2 was the Fear of Gods. And at number 1, the Hallows Eve Blazer. And I'm glad that they're ending, or at least Virgil said that they're ending the 10. It's about time. Let's not completely kill it. You have some good runs, some great sneakers, and some amazing colorways. And it is time probably to let that one go. So that is it, man. Much love to all the fan followers and, of course, supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bold.cb, by the way. Here, there, BuzzyBot, of course. Well, I got him right here, so hold on. Bullet RC. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed. More videos on the way. Listen, it's a new year. I'm about to go out and enjoy my night. Hope you guys are safe. And hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow with another new video. So that's it for me. I'm out. Peace.
Watching Family got no way to pause it. Heard the